Pat O'Rourke back with you here on BayPreps.com as we start the second half. Leading scorer, 11 points, Jasmine Jenkins for Dougherty Valley, 9 for Caroline Hughes. Jackie Taylor, Savannah Pate, and Trevonna Brooks all have 4, 3 for Natasha Mirando. As Jenkins scores a bucket to start the third quarter. And then scoring off the glass is Janine Lautzenheiser. So a quick start to this one, and now a Dougherty Valley turnover. They had 18 turnovers in the first half. Miramonte had 11, and the two teams just traded turnovers there. Couple quick buckets to start the second half. Dougherty Valley outscored Miramonte 14-9 in the second quarter after a 23-21 output in the first quarter, as Hughes shoots a jumper, hits the deck, and scores the bucket to push this lead to 9. Caroline Hughes with 11 points. Lautzenheiser having trouble finding that three-point stroke, but Bree Alford's there for the rebound. Hughes in the front court, throws it up, Jackie Taylor. Taylor tries to feed Jenkins off the hands of Lautzenheiser and out of bounds. Still Dougherty Valley basketball. The team that has won 25 straight games in the DVAL. As Lautzenheiser goes out. That pass intercepted by Miramonte. Up the floor, they'll find Devin McDonald. Can't convert the layup. Alford the rebound. Here's Megan Reed from inside the free throw line. The Matadors within 5. Here's Caroline Hughes scoring. And the other way, Taylor Kizzy turns it over for the Matadors. Dougherty Valley killing Miramonte on the glass in that first half, 29-15. That's a big stat out there. Dougherty Valley had a 7-point lead at the half, and right now working with that same 7-point advantage. Each team scored 6 here in the third quarter as Mirando misses the 3, and it's automatically out of bounds. It goes over the backboard. Miramonte trying to stay unbeaten there, 15-0, Carly Gill. Reed finds McDonald for 3. Alford another board, her 6th. Miramonte's got to do a better job on the glass. Alford stepping her game up as Reed goes to the bucket and scores. Reed up to 8 points. Pass in the front, knocked away nicely by Reed. Another Dougherty Valley turnover, their 20th. Reed showing initiative, missing the shot, and the rebound to Taylor. Jackie Taylor at 5'7" got 7 boards. Wildcats break pressure. Opens Hughes, she'll fire the jumper, miss it. Pate's got the rebound. She takes up against 3 Miramonte players and is fouled. Pate makes the first free throw. Matadors bring in 3 new players. Masserway, Miller, Lautzenheiser all in. Pate makes them both. Dougherty Valley leads by 7 again. 5:15 to go in the third, and Megan Reed is fouled.
Wildcat foul, number 33, Savannah Peck, her 4th personal.
So Pate has 4 fouls.
Jasmine Jenkins.
Jenkins into the game for Pate.
Returning for Dougherty Valley. Taylor Kizzy back in for the Matadors.
Taylor Kizzy checks in for Masserway. Miramonte has trailed most of this game, although they did once have a 6-point lead in the first quarter. Here's Kizzy off the inbounds. First bucket since the first quarter for Kizzy. Hughes on the baseline, the jumper, no, and the rebound to McDonald. Kizzy brings it in the front court. The Mats trying to get within 3. Loose ball off of Kizzy and Miller and a turnover. 15 turnovers on the Matadors. Dougherty Valley brings in the front court with Miranda. Up the floor. Trayvonna Brooks is blocked, and thankfully we got someone just standing right in front of us. Not liking the call. She's going to go against Megan Reed, her third.
That was probably too athletic. That was too good. Let's rein it back a little.
Second free throw misses, and Lotzenheiser's got the board. And another turnover on the Matadors, who've got 5 in this third quarter. We've played 3 minutes and 18 seconds in the third. Got a tie up on the floor. Coach Vanderhorst and Dougherty Valley not liking the call.
No possession, no timeouts. Easy call. Or you call foul, either one works.
Still waiting for a call here. It looked like it was going to be a tie-up.
Holy shit!
Let's go! Let's go!
And this is causing some delay here. Let's get going in this game.
Long enough for timeout. Oh, come on!
The official call is a jump ball. It will be Miramonte possession.
Thank you.
The other way, stepping in is Megan Reed. Misses the shot. A long rebound out to Lotzenheiser. In the corner, this is Miller firing in the 3. The first points of the game for Allison Miller. Miramonte within 3. And they come away at the steal. And this is McDonald getting grabbed, and the foul on Dougherty Valley. Closest the Matadors have been since early in the second quarter. Trayvonna Brooks, by the way, just picked up her 4th foul. So she's got 4, Savannah Pate's got 4, and Miramonte's within 3. 4:09 to go in the third quarter. Dougherty Valley, the defending NCS champions Division II, working with a lead right now against the 15-0 Miramonte Matadors. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. We interview a number of coaches and put those interviews up on BayPreps.com. We don't just do the live broadcast. You can listen to those interviews. We talked to both coaches prior to this game. Also, both coaches from the boys matchup. And we interview a number of coaches throughout the school year on BayPreps.com. McDonald gets a good bounce in her first free throw. She is 2 of 4 from the line. She's got 8 points, which her and Megan Reed leading Miramonte in scoring. Badly misses the second free throw. So Miramonte within 2 after she made 1 of 2. Imani Buckner's into the game, the 6'1" junior, in for the first time for Dougherty Valley, and the Matadors turn it over. This is Reed. Miramonte looking to tie or maybe take the lead, but McDonald gets fouled. And McDonald's going back to the line. Thought she was, that they were signaling she was, but this is probably the correct call, not a shooting foul. And now a 5-second violation on the Matadors. 3:51 to go in the third. Great matchup, 15-0 Miramonte against Dougherty Valley, who's dominated the DFAL. And another steal for Megan Reed and the Matadors. 23 turnovers on the Wildcats. Dougherty Valley, though, still with that lead. Miramonte has not led since about 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Here's Reed, nice crossover, stepping inside the lane, missing the jumper, everything but the finish. Dangerous pass. Hughes playing catch in the backcourt of Taylor, throws it into Megan Reed's arms, and Reed will miss, but she is fouled. And Reed will go to the free throw line. Miramonte once trailed by 12 in the second quarter. They were down 7 at the half. And Reed, a chance to maybe tie. The Matadors are just 5 of 13 from the free throw line in this game. So Reed to tie. Still a 1-point Dougherty Valley lead as the rebound goes to Jenkins. On the baseline and scoring is Chelsea Edwards. Second made basket for Edwards. Here's Carly Gill, tough scoop shot. We've seen her make it before, but can't convert there. On pass in the front court, caught by Hughes. As they throw it over the press. Hughes waiting too long for the double team, and then eventually Dougherty Valley turns it over. Casey Sorensen is into the game as Reed goes out for Miramonte. 2.5 to go. In the corner, shooting the 3 and missing is Masserway. Hughes has 5 rebounds for Dougherty Valley. Nice bounce pass underneath to find Jenkins, and Jenkins has the layup. The lead that was down to 1 is back up to 5. 15 for Jenkins, a game high. Kizzy, nice feed underneath, but through the arms of Casey Sorensen. And a jump ball is called. The possession arrow will give it to Dougherty Valley. Dougherty Valley trying to work that lead back up. Hughes gives way to Jenkins. Two-play catch in the backcourt. Hughes brings it across the timeline and goes all the way to the bucket. Misses a wild shot. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. The tip rebound goes to Carly Gill. She hits the floor, gets it back. Wide open Lautzenheiser. Can she get this one? No, Lautzenheiser still can't get it to fall tonight. A very good shooter, and Jenkins has another board. Lautzenheiser has one made three, but that was back in the first quarter. Here's Hughes missing an air ball in the jumper. Edwards gets an opportunity on the feed from Jenkins, and Edwards will score. Dougherty Valley, a 6-0 run to push it back up to 7. 1:14 to go from the zone. Shooting over it is Gill. Jenkins battles for the rebound. She is tied up, and the possession error will keep it with Miramonte. Mosserway dribbles the basketball with 1:02 to go in the third. Lautzenheiser. This is Gill. One of the rare times you see the shot clock go under 20 in this game, and Gill's pass is kicked. So they'll reset that shot clock with 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Devin McDonald is in from Asarway. Inbounds McDonald. She puts it up and gets fouled. So McDonald goes back to the free throw line where she is 2 of 5. Miramonte's got to start making their free throws. They are 5 of 15 from the line in this game. Cuts the lead down to 6. Allison Miller is in for Kizzy. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Two outstanding resumes on hand in this game. The defending NCS Division II champions in Dougherty Valley and the 15-0 Miramonte Matadors. Miramonte won the boys matchup tonight, 70-63. In the backcourt, Hughes' pass is deflected, but it still finds Jackie Taylor. Of course, there's no 10-second violation in girls basketball as Edwards hasn't knocked out her hands. Kizzy's back into the game for Lautzenheiser. Dougherty Valley's led ever since about a couple minutes to go in the first quarter. Miramonte got within 1 earlier this quarter, but here is a layup for Amani Buckner, her first points. 20 seconds to go. McDonald is fouled again. McDonald gets 2 shots here. This was a real high-scoring first quarter. 44 total points between these teams in the first quarter. It has died down since, but still 54-48 with 19 seconds to go in the third. Let's see if Dougherty Valley holds for the last shot, do what they normally do and try to get a bucket. Against pressure, they turn it over, and here is Megan Reed scoring the layup. Gets the lead down to 4. 4 seconds, a steal by Kizzy. Mossaway's got to shoot the buzzer here, and too strong off the glass, and at the end of the third quarter, Miramonte does outscore Dougherty Valley 20-17 in the quarter, and they're down 4 as we go to the fourth. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com.
What's your girl?
So we go to the fourth quarter, Dougherty Valley basketball. And Hughes is open from the baseline, and she drains the jumper.
She's hella fucking
Hughes has 15 points and extends this lead back up to 6. Gill, nice feed, finds McDonald, who scores and is fouled. And McDonald can get the lead down to 3. McDonald going right back to that free throw line, where she is 5 of 9.
That's the one I was talking about.
So she makes the free throw. Dougherty Valley has led ever since late in the first quarter. Hughes open in the corner, a long 2. Battle for the rebound on the floor. It is a tie-up as Kizzy's feet landed on top of Pate. Good battle there. And the possession arrow will give it to Miramonte. Good, hard-fought battle between two of the best women's basketball teams in the Bay Area. Lautzenheiser gets it back to Gill. Pass to Alford. Here's Gill trying a 3 for the tie. The rebound tipped on and out of bounds to Dougherty Valley. Seven minutes to go. Taylor against pressure, throws it up to Jenkins. Now this is Hughes. Hughes and Jenkins, the 2 players for Dougherty Valley in double figures. And this is Jenkins, who can't score, but is fouled by Alford, who just picked up her 4th. Actually, that is her 5th foul. So Bree Alford, 5'11" sophomore, the starter for Miramonte, has fouled out of this game with 7 points and 6 rebounds. Jenkins goes to the free throw line. She makes 1 of 2. Rebound to Megan Reed. She wants to push. She's got McDonald running with her. McDonald goes right to the bucket, misses. Reed, the putback. That rims out. And another tie-up on the rebound. Possession there will give it to Dougherty Valley. Got to convert those chances if you're the Matadors. Every time they've gotten close, Dougherty Valley has pushed that lead back up. Jasmine Jenkins, who's got 16 points, makes a dangerous pass, but Taylor runs it down, and then Taylor throws it away. This is Devin McDonald going to the bucket, missing. Pate the rebound. Back and forth we go, up and down this game. Pass off the hands of Jenkins and stolen by McDonald. Got some winded players out there right now. Here's Reed nailing the jumper. She's not one of them. She cuts this lead down to 2. 13 for Reed. Hughes. Bad pass, intercepted by Kizzy. Kizzy right along the baseline, goes to the bucket and misses, and Hughes has the rebound. Remember, the Matadors try to pull even. They just can't make the shots. Jumper by Taylor off the mark. Reed's got it. On action here without a break, and there is our whistle as Carly Gill gets fouled.
Number 14, Jackie Taylor. That's her fourth personal foul.
4th personal foul on Jackie Taylor.
Number 13, Carly Gill. They need the Sarway back into the Matadors.
Carly Gill will inbound. I believe that should be 1-and-1 free throws, according to the board.
Hey, we're in the bonus, buddy.
And we got a full timeout on the floor called by the Dougherty Valley bench, with Dougherty Valley in front by 2 points. The boys' game went to Miramonte. The final score there, 70-63, as Joey Goodrow scored 24. Kieran Shastry finished with 23.
That's nasty. That shit nasty. That shit was nasty.
At the line for the Matadors will be number
So it is going to be 1-and-1 free throws for Gill, who is 1 of 2 from the line. She's got 5 points, all of them in the first half. Makes the first one. Kizzy out of the game. Masterway in there along with McDonald and Reed and Gill and Lutzenheiser. This one for the tie. She missed it. Every time Miramonte has a chance to pull even, they can't quite convert, but as Pate grabs the rebound, they're going to get a foul on Miramonte. Everyone thought it was going to be a tie-up, but a foul on the Matadors.
I can yell. Why can't I yell?
It's her 4th personal foul, 14.
We got a foul, another one on Miramonte.
Mental foul. Number 3, Devin McDonald.
It's going to be McDonald's first. Still a 1-point advantage for Dougherty Valley. Miramonte's been within one at another point this half, but Dougherty Valley quickly extended it back up to 7. Wildcats led by as many as 12 back in the second quarter. They finally break pressure here. Again, you can take as much time as you want. And girls hoops as Reed knocks away the pass. She's got one of her many steals. Finds Miller to McDonald. McDonald goes right to the bucket and it rims out. And a foul on the Matadors. 4:45 to go. Reed's going to take a rest. She's been everywhere for Miramonte tonight. On the bench right now for Dougherty Valley is Jasmine Jenkins as Taylor misses the shot and then knocks the rebound out. This could be the DFAL championship at stake, even though this is only the third league game. Lautzenheiser pump fakes, tries a dangerous, really tough scoop shot, and she is fouled. Well, that was a bailout call there because that was a very low percentage look there for Lautzenheiser. She's going to get a couple free throws out of it. She's had a rough night. Normally the Matadors' top scorer. She makes the first one, and that ties this game up. She can give Miramonte their first lead since the first quarter. And she does. 4:31 to go. Far side, this is Jackie Taylor. To Brooks, open is Edwards from the baseline. And Dougherty Valley's back in the lead. Edwards has made some timely buckets. She's got 8 points off the bench. Going right to the bucket is Miller, and Allison Miller will score. The lead changes hands once again. Inside 4 minutes to go. Here's Taylor open for three. Yes! Taylor's first point since the first half. Carly Gill goes right to the hole. 8 points for Gill. Great action here. Each team taking advantage on the offensive end. But missing that shot as Jasmine Jenkins grabs her own rebound. She is fouled and she scores. Oh, what a play for Jasmine Jenkins. I don't know how she found a way to get that ball up with the Miramonte players that were surrounding her. Kizzy commits her second foul for Miramonte. Megan Reed back into the game. One free throw for Jasmine Jenkins. She misses it. She's got 18 points. And they're going to give the ball to Dougherty Valley, which makes the Miramonte fans up in arms. That looked like that went off of Dougherty Valley. So Dougherty Valley gets a little bit of a gift here. Here's Trayvonna Brooks. Brooks inside the lane, can't convert. But here's Jenkins missing again, and on the rebound a foul, this time on Dougherty Valley. And they'll head down to the other end, and that's going to be Trayvonna Brooks' fifth foul. She's going to foul out of the game with 5 points. Jackie Taylor, Savannah Pate also have 4 fouls for the Wildcats. Also, Miramonte's in the double bonus now with 3:18 to go. Kizzy can tie this game. Kizzy is 0 of 1 from the free throw line tonight. And Miramonte Matadors, 15-0. They have won every one of their games by double figures except for one, when they beat 15-1 Casa Grande by 5 points. They're outscoring their opponents on average by 35 points per game this season as the first free throw falls for Kizzy. And now they're taking on the defending NCS Division II champs. And she gets this one to fall, and we are tied. 3:18 to go. Great matchup here in Orinda. Here's a three from the wing, airballed by Mirando, but it's grabbed by Pate, her 9th board. Pate gets it back on the baseline and converts. Dougherty Valley leads once again. Less than 3 minutes to go. Reed gets it back from McDonald. Reed backs her way in. Here's McDonald shooting the jumper, just rims out, and Jenkins battles for her 11th board. 2:33 left. Pass caught by the tall Hughes. Back outside the Taylor. 13 on the shot clock. One of the few times we see the shot clock run down tonight. Nice pass inside the lane. Jenkins, she'll find Pate. And Pate has it knocked of her hands and out of bounds with 5 on the shot clock.
Back in for Miramonte.
2:12 to go. 5 on the shot clock for Dougherty Valley. Hughes looking, finally inbounds Taylor, up top, they'll find Mirando for 3, that is no good, Reed's got the rebound. Now the Matadors try to tie. Reed goes all the way to the bucket and scores. What a second half for Megan Reed, 11 of her 15 since intermission. 1:48 remaining. Dangerous pass, stolen by Miramonte. Gill up the floor, has McDonald. Misses the layup, but Lautzenheiser with the putback. Capitalizing on the 30th turnover of the night by Dougherty Valley. Taylor misses the 3. Lautzenheiser the board. 1:22 to go. Lautzenheiser knocked out of her hands, loose ball on the floor. It's still loose, grabbed by Dougherty Valley. Pass to Jenkins, she goes in, can't convert, and it's grabbed by Reed. And then Miramonte gives it right back with under a minute to go. Hughes in the corner, Mirando for the lead. No, Jenkins battling for the rebound, a tie-up, and it goes to Miramonte on the alternating possession. What a sequence, back and forth. And we still have 50.9 seconds left. Knocked out of the hands of Kizzy by Jackie Taylor. TFAL supremacy at stake here. Dougherty Valley has won 25 consecutive games in this league. 12-0 last year, 2-0 start this season. Miramonte's 15-0 overall and 2-0 in league. It's a Matador team that is usually makes it at least to the quarterfinals, oftentimes semifinals. This program's won 3 NCS championships over the last decade. And we've got a timeout called by Miramonte before that inbounds. With the Matadors up by 2. They were down 12 in the second quarter, 7 at the half, and trailed by 4 entering the fourth quarter. But right now, the Matadors have a 2-point lead. A team that has outscored their opponents on average by 35 points a game this year. Going up against the Dougherty Valley team that's played a brutal non-league schedule. A couple losses to Berkeley in that non-league schedule for Dougherty Valley. Also lost to Mitty. 49.9 seconds left. Matadors with the lead in the ball. Reed inbounds, and hitting the deck is Reed, and they're going to get a foul on Dougherty Valley. Savannah Pate can't believe it as Gill hit the deck. It's going to go against Hughes. Her second. If that went on against Pate, that would have been Pate's fifth. So here's Gill going to the line, shooting 2. She is 2 of 4 from the line in this game. She's got 8 points. She can make it a 2-possession game. And she misses it. So Dougherty Valley knows that they are down just 1 possession no matter what happens here. She does make the second. 46 seconds left. Hughes in the front court. Goes to the Taylor. Now Pate. Pate steps in. Can't convert. The rebound put by Jenkins. She misses. Pate's got the board underneath, and she is fouled. Miramonte's had trouble all night keeping these tall Dougherty Valley players off the glass. Pate's got 10 rebounds, and now she's going to the free throw line. She is 3 of 4 from the line in this game. That foul, by the way, was on Megan Reed, and that is her 5th. So that's a big loss for Miramonte. 15 points. The Miramonte High scorer, Megan Reed, has fouled out with 36.5 to go. But Pate misses the first free throw. She can only cut it to a 2-point game now. And she does. Quickly in the front court, Gill. Gill trying to run some clock off here. There's a 5-second differential in the game clock and shot clock. And Gill is fouled by Hughes. 6'2" senior's 3rd foul with 30 seconds left. So here's Gill, another opportunity with 2 free throws to make it a 2-possession game. Matadors missing too many free throws tonight. They've missed 13 free throws tonight. So just like the last time, she misses the first and makes the second. Timeout on the floor called by the Matadors. As everybody stands in our way with 30 seconds left. Miramonte working with a 3-point lead. Again, baypreps.com. We do a number of live broadcasts, also talk to coaches, do previews of select games. We preview this game as well as the boys game that preceded it. Previewed 9 games going on in the Bay Area tonight. Check out baypreps.com. Great matchup here. The last Miramonte win against Dougherty Valley was January 8th of 2010. A 49-42 win here in Orinda. Since, Dougherty Valley has taken 4 straight meetings, including a semifinal meeting in 2010. They took both meetings last year in San Ramon, 72-53, and a 4-point margin here, 49-45. Now the Matadors are 30 seconds away from ending that 4-game losing streak, but only with a 3-point lead right now. Dougherty Valley basketball off the inbounds, dangerous inbounds. Jenkins nearly loses it. Throws it up to Hughes with 24 seconds. Back up top, Taylor. Miramonte trying to pressure the ball. Open is Hughes for a 3 for the tie. Nearly banked in, rebound on the floor. They get it underneath to Jenkins, who scores. Nicely done by Natasha Miranda. And Mirando finds Jenkins to cut this lead down to 1. Jenkins with 20 points, a game high. A timeout called by the Dougherty Valley bench. Just like that boys game we saw before, a lengthy fourth quarter, a lot of fouls. Some back and forth action. (70-69). Miramonte leading by a point. They trailed most of this game, down 12 at one point in the second quarter, down 7 at the break. And trailed by 4 entering this fourth quarter. Matadors, despite that, have led most of this fourth quarter. So out of the timeout with 9.9 seconds left, Miramonte basketball. Matadors desperately need to take care of the ball here. Lotzenheiser inbounds to the Gill, who nearly fumbled it. Now with 6 seconds, she is fouled. And here's Carly Gill going back to that free throw line, where she has gone 1 of 2 each of the last 2 times. In fact, she's been to the line 4 times tonight, taking 2 shots each time, and she has 4 of 8 from the free throw line. She's got 10 points. 1 of 3 Matadors in double figures. Make that 4 Matadors in double figures. Dougherty Valley fans banging the bleachers, but Gill calmly sinks the first. Now to make it a 3-point game with 6 seconds left. She's got it. 6 seconds to go. Here's Hughes. 4, 3, long heave. She traveled before the shot. The shot missed anyway, but she traveled before it. Good call by the official. Hughes a little bit too anxious there. She had some time to take another couple dribbles to get a really good look from three-point land. But a traveling violation with 1.8 seconds left might do it. Miramonte needs a clean inbounds here. It goes to Gill, and she'll dribble out the rest of the clock, and Miramonte stays unbeaten. The Matadors improved to 16-0. They beat Dougherty Valley 72-69, and Dougherty Valley's 25-game win streak in the DFAL has come to an end. But a scary side is Devin McDonald, not sure what happened there, is injured, and she gets carried off the floor. Not a way to end the game, but an impressive win nonetheless for Miramonte as they outscore Dougherty Valley 22-15 in the fourth quarter for the victory. Take a brief break on the audio side before we have a recap. You're watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. Final score tonight, 72-69 in favor of the Miramonte Matadors as they hold on and defeat Dougherty Valley, ending Dougherty Valley's win streak in the DFAL. This is a 23-21 Dougherty Valley lead at the end of the first quarter, 37-30 at the half. The Wildcats had a 54-50 advantage going to the fourth quarter, but Miramonte outscores them 22-15 in the fourth quarter for the win. Leading the way in scoring for the Matadors was Megan Reed, 15 points, 14 for Devin McDonald, 11 each for Janine Lotzenheiser and Carly Gill, 6 for Taylor Kizzy, 7 for Bree Alford, and 5 for Allison Miller. Rebounding-wise, Megan Reed had 8, as did Lotzenheiser. As for Dougherty Valley, what a game for Jasmine Jenkins in a losing cause, 20 points and 12 rebounds. 15 points for Caroline Hughes. Scoring 9 was Chelsea Edwards and Savannah Pate. 6 for Tirvana Brooks, 5 for 6 for Jackie Taylor, 5 for Trevonna Brooks, 3 for Natasha Mirando, and 2 for Amani Buckner. Miramonte was 17 of 31 from the foul line. Dougherty Valley was 9 of 16. Dougherty Valley won the battle on the glass 52-36, but they committed 32 turnovers compared to 20 for Miramonte. Miramonte improves to 16-0. They're now 3-0 in league play. Dougherty Valley drops to 9-7 and 2-1 in conference play. Thanks to the cameraman and producer, Kenneth Keen, I'm Pat O'Rourke signing off from Orinda. The final score tonight, 72-69 in favor of Miramonte. You've been watching high school basketball action on BayPreps.com. Have a good night.